So, you're thinking about going solar. It's exciting, and it's so easy to see one of those all-in-one kits and think, perfect, that's got everything I need. But here's the thing. What's missing from that box is often what makes the difference between a safe, efficient system and, well, a disaster waiting to happen.
So that's the big question, isn't it? When a company slaps a complete label on the box, is that a guarantee you're getting a fully functional, totally safe system, or is it maybe just a marketing term? Let's dig in and find out. And wow, this slide really lays it all out. On the left, you've got the flashy stuff, the big-ticket items that get you excited. But look at the list on the right. That's the real infrastructure. These aren't just little accessories. They're the things that protect your investment and make sure the system actually works. Without the stuff on the right, the stuff on the left is just a very expensive pile of parts. Okay, to really get why those missing parts are such a huge deal, you need to stop thinking of a solar system as a box of components and start thinking of it as an energy chain. It's this continuous connected flow, and every single link in that chain has a critical job to do. So here's how that energy actually travels. First, your panels generate that raw DC power. Then the charge controller acts like a traffic cop, directing that energy safely into the battery for storage. And finally, the inverter takes that stored DC power and converts it into the AC power that you can actually use for your appliances. See, it's a beautifully logical process.
And here's the kicker. If any single one of those links in the chain is weak, if a wire is too thin or a safety device is just plain missing, the entire system becomes unstable. And when we say unstable in an electrical system, we're not just talking about it being inefficient. We're talking about heat. We're talking about damage. And in the worst-case scenario, we are talking about fire.
All right, let's dive into hidden danger number 1, undersized wiring. Now, a lot of kits do throw in some cables, but they are almost never the right size or length for your specific setup. And trust me, this is a massive problem.
So what happens? Well, you get something called voltage drop. Basically, when a wire is too thin for the amount of electricity you're pushing through it, it starts to resist that flow. It basically turns into a tiny, inefficient space heater. All that precious power you generated, instead of charging your battery, just gets wasted as dangerous heat.
And the fallout from this? It's pretty serious. You're wasting power you worked so hard to generate, your expensive inverter can't work properly, and over time, that heat literally melts the insulation off the wires. And what does that lead to? You guessed it, a huge fire risk.
Okay, hidden danger number 2. And honestly, this one is even scarier. The total absence of any protection devices. We're talking about the system's emergency brake, its safety net, and it is almost never in the box.
And I need to be crystal clear about this. Fuses, breakers, and isolators, they are not optional upgrades. They are non-negotiable, absolute survival requirements for any electrical system designed by someone who knows what they're doing.
Think about what these little things do. They stop a tiny problem from becoming a full-blown catastrophe. Without a fuse, a single short circuit can send a massive surge of power that can completely fry your inverter and maybe even your entire battery bank, which, by the way, is the most expensive part of the whole setup.
Moving on to our third hidden danger, the complete lack of proper mounting hardware. A kit might show you this beautiful, sleek solar panel, but it leaves you totally high and dry when it comes to actually attaching it to anything.
I mean, think about it. In the real world, your panels have to fight against wind, rain, sometimes even snow. That means you absolutely need proper roof mounts or ground frames, stuff that's actually engineered to handle wind, and it all has to be anchored securely. Without it, you don't just risk your panels getting damaged, you risk them becoming a 100-pound frisbee in a storm.
All right, let's talk about a really sneaky one that messes with your power budget every single day: inverter idle consumption. This is the energy your inverter eats up just by being on, even when you have nothing at all plugged into it. It's called a silent draw, and it's like a tiny energy vampire, just constantly sipping power from your battery 24/7. Key companies almost never advertise this number, because a high idle draw can seriously cut into your usable battery power over a day, leaving you with way less energy than you thought you had.
And that brings us right to our 5th and final hidden cost, and it's all about the very heart of your system, the battery. A badly designed kit can actively destroy its most expensive component.
You see, a battery's life isn't just a number. It's all about how you treat it. Its lifespan depends on how deeply you drain it, how accurately the charge controller is feeding it power, and keeping it at the right temperature.
A cheap, mismatched system abuses the battery on all three of these points, which can slash its lifespan, turning that bargain kit into a very expensive replacement problem down the road.
Okay, I want to switch gears for a second and talk about safety, because this is probably the single biggest misunderstanding in the world of DIY solar. People hear low voltage and they think low danger, and that could not be more wrong. Just take a look at this chart. The power in your house from the grid is high voltage, but the current is relatively low. With that, the big danger is getting shocked. But a 12-volt solar system? It's the complete opposite. It's low voltage, sure, but to get the same amount of work done, it has to push a ton of current. So the number one risk isn't shock, it's fire. And that right there is the number one thing you need to remember. Say it with me. High current means high heat. Every undersized wire, every loose connection, every missing fuse becomes a hotspot, a place for that heat to build and build until something gives way.
Okay, so let's tie all of this together. The next time you see one of those solar kits advertised as complete, I want you to stop and remember what we've talked about. The promise they're selling you in that box is really only half the story.
Ultimately, this all boils down to two totally different ways of thinking. There's the kit mentality, which just looks at the price tag and asks, what do I get in the box? But then there's the engineering mentality. It looks at the total cost over the system's entire life, it trusts the laws of electricity, and it asks the single most important question, what's missing?
Which brings us to the most important takeaway of all. A truly safe, reliable, and efficient solar system isn't something you just buy off a shelf. It's something that has to be engineered.
So I'm going to leave you with one final question to chew on. The cost of that missing fuse or that undersized wire isn't zero. It's the price of the power you waste every day, the price of replacing your battery years too early, or worse, the price of a fire. So, what's the real cost of a part that they didn't even bother to put on the box?